Hello, ahoy there, and welcome to episode 20. 20 episodes in. This is amazing of our space exploration playthrough. And I've done a few things before we talk about the all-important nuclear weapons stuff. So here's the things that I've done. I found that I thought that everything was too crunched up. And what I should have done originally is what I've now done, and I even talked about it in the original stream, which was to spread things out. So here are crushers. Crushers crush that holmanite ore. Here are the washers. The washers wash the holmanite ore. And here are the powderizers. I don't know. We get powder, and we have this whole blimmin' cation bead thing, and it backs up if you're not careful. So what I've done is incoming cation beads and all the ones that are recycled come into this box, and then they're pulled out again. And there's a little inserter thing here which tells them, little link tells them don't put more than 2,000 in fresh. And that seems to work out okay. There's a steady trickle in and a steady trickle out. And then here we are cooking them, and I don't know, why is everything stopped? I think it's a lack of water. We are absolutely, we're burning through the water. Which is a problem for another day. We're actually not burning through the beads, but the water we definitely are. But as it stands, we have a full rocket. Actually, is it just that we're full? Are we just backed up? No, not quite. So I've got this box as a buffer because we do have periods where we're just not going to be launching a rocket. Like now, I can't launch this. The site we want to send it to is full, and I also don't even know what I want to do with all of this stuff. I think actually the only thing you could do with holmium that is relevant is make tier 4 efficiency modules, which I actually don't use. So I'm not quite sure why I've done all this. So, yeah, it's been hours on this. Oh, and also it's probably not apparent, or maybe it is. I've just expanded out the, actually, if we go to N, yeah, there we go. It's a bit easier to see. I've expanded out the power grid in our little weird grid of accumulators and solar and stuff, and that seems to be working just fine. Yeah. So what we have now to deal with is this blimmin' pyramid, and it's caused me so much drama. I have some answers for it. It involves nuclear missiles and tier 3 armor, which I've researched, and stuff. So what I'm going to do is take out a bunch of stuff from my inventory and put this in. And I'm actually going to save scum because honestly I just don't want to have to deal with it, otherwise it's just horrendous. So we have a whole bunch of shields that will keep us going. We have 10 nuclear missiles in our backpack, and I will add some more stuff. And I have another idea. And what we're going to basically do is drop in and out of that location, and see if that helps. Can we put you guys here and just put in one more RTRG just to... Yeah, okay. That means, I mean, that's about as good as the defenses as I can get. And we'll just chuck everything else in here. I don't know, probably keep that. And is that looking fine? That's looking fine. I've got personal defense lasers, and I've got these new spiked steel walls. They look pretty sweet. And turrets with uranium ammo ready to go in once we've done the clearance. So we got to be prepared. And I should do some research. What should I research? There's all kinds of things that come that are really cool later on, like speed up research and more health and more crafting speed and learning and things. And tier 5 science modules. However, we don't really need any of those. I'm debating whether or not we go for yet more swarm safety. Zone unlocks don't seem that relevant. We're on tier 8 cargo safety. I don't really know if that matters. These all need energy and other things that I don't have, so might just leave it. Okay, so I'm going to save the game because I'm a terrible save scummer. And we've got this weird thing. So what we're going to do is going to run in there. I'm holding my mouse up. We're going to hit spacebar, launch a nuclear missile and drive away. So I'm sorry you won't get to see them land immediately. but that's just how it's going to be. Hopefully our shields and stuff hold up. So, are we ready? Oh, that was cheats. Okay, let's try again. That was totally not fair. There's no reason why that took place. I'm pretty sure... Did the missile fire too far? It may have fired too far and I couldn't get out in time. I'm going to try again. I'm pretty sure I've pulled this off in a test. No, that wasn't... Okay. That also was not ideal. I just nuked myself, but at least you got to see a nuke. Okay. God, this is stupid. Oh, we launched one. We did get a nuke off. Okay, I've got to wait for the shield to come back up. I mean, look, they instantly dropped us from some ridiculous shield size, 900 shield capacity, whatever that even means. Oh, we just got it. I don't know why. There's some weird pause that happens, and I have no idea why. I wish I did, but I don't know why it does that. Like, I'm going to save. Because I should not have to have a slowdown walking away from the missile. This is not a Michael Bay movie. You see? Oh, could I be in goop? No. Could I be standing in something? Can I stand over here and do the same thing? Yes. Okay. We're almost safe. We got another one off. Can I wait for that green stuff to go down a little bit? Okay, cool. Right, now. Let's save. This is ridiculous. I'm probably going to nuke the very loot that I want to get. I mean, that would be ironic. We've got turrets. We've got walls. We've got ridiculous ammo. In fact, where's the rest of it? That doesn't seem like very much. I thought I had way more than that. That's okay. What I'm going to do is try and put down a wall, then put down turrets. So they're right here. And those uranium turrets... Shh. Oh, hello. What are you doing? No. Oh, you... No. I want all my ammo. Thank you. Go away. Shoo. Shoo. Where do you think you're even going? Okay. Can I get this down before it kills us? Oh, just dripping in and out. Oh, that's actually working. Okay. Now, idea. Take out these. Put in... Oh, it's probably going to be all over by the time I even get in, isn't it? No, put in those. Oh, that's sort of working. That's sort of working. Wow. Okay. Maybe this wasn't such a terrible plan. Okay, I like the sound of this wall. It's very, very active sounding. Oh, no, not like that. Like that. And thankfully, due to the fill for me, wow, these guys are completely OP. Where's the rest of my... Okay. What are we going to do about this? We've still got the nukes. Oh, actually, they took one down. Okay, there and there. Okay, you know what? Can I nuke over there? Oh, I can. Oops, backed off too far. You have more ammunition. And these guys are intense. I feel like they're massively upgraded. You need more ammo, do you? I hope we have enough. Look at that nuke go, and whomp. One more dude. You're stuffed. Is the loot still there? All of this work, I'm sure, is not worth it for that single piece of loot. Oh, okay. Repair this, make our little fortification moving forward. What is it with all these weird Russian spammers that just arrive in chat and want you to click like ridiculous stuff? So silly. Who would do that? Who would bother going to the trouble? Strange. Okay. That's that. Can we see more around here? Is it safe just to build like a tunnel this way? Yoink. That's a really advanced tunnel, as you'll see. Yeah. Okay. That's terrible. I think we may have done it. We may have actually conquered the aliens that are guarding this weird ancient temple. And I feel inclined to hit save before I mess it up. Don't worry, you won't click. Good. Well, good job, Ultranol. I'm very pleased that you are not going to do the really obviously dumb thing. That would be silly of you. I kind of think I'm safe. Wow, I actually think I am safe. I can't jet back around. I didn't bring it. Can I fire a nuke that way safely? What do you reckon? Oh, I can. And poof, they are no more. Such is the way of the nuclear weapons. Let's just have a little check around before we look at all this stone. I'll collect it all. Thanks, guys. Your stone is... Uh-oh, you're fine. Oh, I actually didn't... I didn't mean to fire a nuke, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, they're all dead. Who would have thunked it? Yeah, I just tactically nuked myself, but I survived. That's fine. Maybe I'm just going to put that missile... One more. Nope, none in my inventory. Good. Phew, we can actually afford to go loot this thing. Whoa, productivity 9. Whoa. Wow. Productivity plus 20%. What is this one though? Productivity plus 10%. Oh, fair enough. Wow. I can't even steal the ancient container. Okay, well I guess a single productivity 9 thingamybobby isn't so crazy. It's not so bad. But whoa, boy, did it take some effort to get. I think next time I pull this off, I'll be able to do it if I find another weird artifact. I'll be able to do it a lot easier because the bad guys won't all be clustered around the exit. So I can just go in with nukes right at the start and possibly hold my own with walls and nukes because it'll take them a while. Can I just pick all this up? I can. Good. Take that inventory out. And that is brilliant. Okay, I'm super pleased. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of that. Put in those. One of them. And, oh, I definitely need my walking around. Don't get walking around feet. Need a couple of them. And I need some of them. I think that's fine. Yeah, cool. All right, so I will. I sort of have this little. I might put it here actually. I'm going to put my little personal chest over here because some of these things I might want to take back with me when I eventually return to the homeland. Like all of. What even? Why is that out of? Why are you out of my inventory? There you go. Go back in there. So yeah, I can take some of these out, which would be handy. Get rid of them. All of these legs, piles of extra sunglasses, stuff. I need those. Just so many resources. Extra spacesuits I got made just in case. Now this guy I'm going to go put. I should probably save him for science. Yeah, I should probably save him for science. That would probably be the most effective, I would say. But we have two issues now, so we kind of do want to automate this. And what I want to do in particular is eventually just it doesn't really need to be filters. I want to set this up so just like the other systems we have automated outputting to here. Actually, now I can probably get rid of these. That should stay. Let me think. Yeah, those can go like that on that side. These will go like that on that side, and that'll load both sides plus whatever is still in a box somewhere, of which there is honestly quite a lot in these boxes. It's probably way too much. I've sent up, like, how many do I even have on this network? 345,000 cation beads. Like, I don't think we're going to see any more anytime soon. So I'm actually going to load up. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should load this up with every single cation bead that we have. And that way, when we go back to the other planet and we tell them to get rid of the cation beads or to load up this eventual station, which is going to be Agni Cation. This one over here is Agni Water. So that's two sets of stuff I need to set up. And I'll do that back on the homeworld. And I'm hoping what I'll then do is be able to set up a landing site. And what the landing site is going to pick up is glass, because we make a lot of that as a byproduct. It's going to pick up steel, because again, we make a lot of that as a byproduct. Glass, steel, vulcanite, and holmium. And this is just going to be told to land at an Agni landing pad, and I'm just going to split out the resources that come off it and send them into the network, which I hope will be effective. And right now, you know, this is looking okay. It's almost self-sustained, I would say. One of the things I do want to do though is just set up the just brick everything in here. It's good to get rid of all the bricks that we're slowly accumulating, and we don't need them back on the homeworld, so they can... Oh, whoops. That wasn't what I meant to do. That was silly. Yeah. Brick, brick, brick. Where are you? You are here. Give me one, and I will shift click this time because I'm not an numpty. This will keep all the construction drones and what have you busy for a while, and if we need to do more expansion here, we can. We're not exactly missing any resources. It's only the holmium that we care about. And actually, I don't even know. I'm going to look up in the recipe book in a second. What? Oh, they took all the... Okay. I'm going to look up in the recipe book in a minute to find out what it is exactly that... Here we go. Get away from me, drones. I'm busy painting. Can't you see I'm trying to do art? I'll look it up, what that holmium is for. Not just... I think there's some science component to it as well, but I might not have that unlocked yet, and it might not be showing me. Do I intend to come back after the series? I don't know. It's a good question, Cryptic. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know. There's probably one game I would quite like to play here, and that's Mana Lords when it comes out. Yeah, I'm just not sure what... It's the time, really. It's just a very time-consuming to edit videos and to record edited videos. No, stop doing that. So it's how would I make that work? I don't know. The live streaming, quite enjoy. It's really dumb and simple. Not many people watch it. That's how live streaming is. Yes. Oh, here. No, not that. What have we got in our buffer? Don't need any of that. Okay, we need more bricks because our guys are taken off with them. So, yeah, this is my little concrete manufactory. Bricks to walls, add some concrete to make high walls, add some steel to make spiky walls, which is, I think, the only thing, honestly, which kept those bad boys back, because they were ravenous. They were some chunky monkeys, I think you'll agree. That's a technical term. No, I swear every single time I click the wrong thing. Why don't I just take like the entire box worth, and then I won't make that mistake. I won't be able to. Okay, and there is actually a whole another box further south of byproducts that are stone bricks. So we make. Oops, went over the edge. I painted out outside the lines. It's just distressing. It's the suits, because the flying suit kind of doesn't quite take straight lines everywhere. So you got to wait for it to stop moving before you paint in. Once we get these edges done, it's easy. And I mean, I could template this, but I don't know, it's kind of fun flying around. No. Got over the edge again. I'll go back and fix it in a sec. Alright. Paint. If I was real smart, I would just paint only the areas where shivers. Alright. Shoom. And up here before they notice. Zoom. No. Oh well, never mind. No. Oh, if I have to go back. Oh, okay, you're going to do exactly that one, are you? Fine. Okay, fine, I guess. We'll come back in like 1,000 years and find this all fixed up and done for us by all the various drones that are in our system. There are a few hundred, or a couple of hundred at least, hanging around, so that should be no problem for them. You can see them flying back and forth. Yeah, so it's looking pretty painted in. Oh, you'll watch anything I upload? Oh, that's too kind. Thank you, Cryptic. Now, that's all fine and good. So the question is, do we need to do anything else here on this planet at present? I sort of think we don't, except we do need to sort out what this recipe stuff is going to be. So holmium ingots get turned into holmium plates. Holmium plates take part in conductivity data. So that's a whole energy recipe that I think we need. Yeah, energy science packs and efficiency modules. So energy science packs actually is a pretty important thing. That's our next challenge. So the holmium recipe can be made in a space assembler machine or a space manufactory. Man, those space manufactories just cook through them, don't they? I feel like eventually what I will want to do is to send... Do I do this on the planet? I probably do want to do it on the planet, because then I get... but do I do it on this planet? No, I think the infrastructure for planetary launches is best back at our homeworld. So I should rocket home the ingots, take the ingots, turn them into plates, and then send the plates up to the bus in orbit around Nauvis. So it's slightly convoluted, but I can much more easily set up the infrastructure down there. That being said, well, I mean, we set out holmiite as well, so I don't know. Oh, sorry, vulcanite. So the vulcanite here is very simple. We just make some vulcanite, and we make blocks, and we convert some of those blocks into fuel, and then the fuel into rocket fuel. So we have a tidy little rocket fuel manufactory here, and the rest just go up to Nauvis. So I think that's probably the best bet. But what it means is this pad, which is chocker blocker Okay, it really is. This pad needs to be emptied, like, now. And I need you guys to sort that out, drones, because I want to return home. I've got to land there. Meanwhile, orbit. The orbital stations are going okay. I added one more thinking machine thing and made a little bit of a rejiggle of some of the plumbing. It's still, like, actually literally some of the plumbing as well. I did this all from remote. This is still, it's not, there's not enough, and the lack of cold thermofluid is an issue, and that bugs me because, like, this supply is ridiculous. Like, look at that. So at some point, what, do I have to add in yet more before I get to Tech 2? I'm tempted just to leave that for now because, okay, let's have a look at the next techs. So we just finished this research, which I need to look at that recipe. It's a whole new recipe for science. And you've got to be careful, apparently, about continually fiddling with your science because you will have to rebuild it eventually anyway, so we might as well hold off. So what would I like next? I probably want energy science. I don't think I need radio telescopes yet. That just leads us up the astronomy to the next tier of stuff, which we're a long way from. I wouldn't mind things like thermal radiating speed. So that's energy 1. Hypercooling, that's again energy. Space trains, cool. Holmium cables, I don't know why you need that. But fine, that's energy. Some other energy and science related things. Okay, cool. And I'm sure down here, maybe I should have researched this one. Oh, it doesn't apply to nuclear. Oh, it does apply to nuclear. Projectile damage 4, but 500 rocket science is a lot to just go up an infinity science tree. That's a bit boring. Iridium processing. Oh, actually, can I take that now? I can. I should be researching that. And material science eventually as well. Laser shooting, don't care. Drone speed, do care. So that's energy science. So really what we have to do is get into the energy science business. We need to look at that recipe. So we have, it keeps telling me I have something new under here. Like, where is the new thing? It's not highlighted. I'm mousing over and I don't see it. We already cleared the nukes. So this one, there's 2 recipes now for cooling fluid. We can take 50 coolant and produce 49 coolant. That takes 10 seconds. Or we can take 500 and produce 499. And it takes 200 seconds. So that's 20 times. That's exactly the same, isn't it? The only change is that you lose a few less of the fluid. Am I correct? Total raw 16 minute. 85 seconds. So if that's 10 seconds for 50, times 10 would be 500. No. God, someone do maths for me in the chat. Please, my brain is melting. Is that better than that? I think it's about the same functionally, right? I don't think there's any difference. Where is even doing that recipe? Is it you? It is. I mean, I like the idea of less loss, so let's just stick it in, see what happens. If any of you figured out the betterness or otherness of that, please let me know. I think it just slightly improves things. The only downside is it will require a lot of thermofluid in the coolers at one time. Yeah, so you see it requires 500. Did I get that right? Are you asking for the right thing? Warm thermofluid? Yeah, you are. Why is it? What's wrong with it? Fluent ingredient, it's... Oh, there really is. Is that just the drain? What are you short of? Sulfur? Okay, we actually almost certainly need a sulfur track. Yeah, alright, so we have a lot of stuff to do to make this work. Waiting for cleared landing pad. Okay, that's almost done. Good. Busy times. And good. All right. So we can. What do I need? Okay, so we've got water. That's fine. This is going to be the outbound pad. That is also fine. These are connected up to only work when the rocket is ready. These have some parts already. Logistic storage, 730. Great. So we have plenty in there to build a few rockets before we have to send back some other junk. We do have this pad as general purpose. So we can send rocket parts there if we need it. We don't need the fuel. Do I want to set up like one rocket parts pad? Kind of think I do, as daft as that might sound. Could I just go like this and like this? So it's now set to only work when, actually I don't think the stack size matters, but no, don't leave it there. Don't fiddle with stuff you don't understand, tiny pirate. So yeah, okay, how about what I'm full of, okay, I'm full of nonsense, that's why. Okay, fly over here. So yeah, what I want to do is set it up so that we can just send back parts automatically without causing high drama. And the way I'm going to do that is by having a landing pad ready to just be the rocket parts pad, so that should we need it, there is rocket parts available to be sent up. That's that. We don't need this anymore. So this was how I was loading up the water. The water is going to come in direct, get turned, barrel's going to be emptied, and then we turn the barrels back into steel, and then the steel loads up boxes and then rockets. So that's fine. This, put it here. See, here's my big brain working powers. That goes there, and this we're going to call Agni or rocket parts. Rocket parts. And when we add it to the can we do that? If we go back over to our rocket parts silo, which I'm pretty sure is this one. See, this is the annoying thing, is this actually launch on cargo full. I can't set multiple locations. I can set them, like if there was a cargo section landing pad in across all of them. This is ooh, this might actually work. Cargo section landing pad, cargo section, can't spell, landing pad. I was just about to criticize the system for something that I thought would be a pain, and it wasn't required, because there should actually be a rocket launching now here. Oh yeah, it's fueling. It changed its destination. There's two cargo section landing. Whoa, those are the actual packed. Oof. Okay. Cancel that. But we need an yeah. Okay, we need an unpacker. We need an unpacker first. Hopefully I haven't just like completely broken that rocket. No, that's full. We have so many cargo rocket sections. It's ridiculous. Okay, turn that on. All right, right. Got it. Factory first. Is that what we unpack with? I think that's what we unpack with. Let me check. Yes, it is. So we put a factory between, and you are going to, you take one cargo section packed and do that. I actually want to space it out a bit more. I'm going to put a requester chest there as well. How should we do that? So we definitely want the requester chest. Yes, logic request. I want the cargo rocket sections in it, and I want like 100 of them. Not that you'll fit 100, so we'll put those in. And yeah, request from buffers. Then we will put the factory, loading it, and the factory will take from a landing pad. Wow, I'm a genius at times. One cargo section packed. 5. So I mean, it won't, you know, it won't always take from the core supply, but it's not too extreme. And now we call this cargo section landing pad. Pad. Okay. Now we check homeworld. Oh, here we go. It worked. Hooray! I feel like a logistical genius. So that one's going to ship more cargo rockety things than we just know what to do with. And that's just going to fill that up. So this is essentially now infinitely resupplying. I wonder if we'll need more water. Will we need more cation? No, like I could go around and start renaming things now. But that works. That's fine. So other than clearing out our inventory of junk, get rid of that. We've got all of this to take home. I want to turn off my personal logistics now. We're going to get in this rocket and fly home. We're going to go see Novus again. How exciting. Bam. Whoosh. Oh, to avoid suffocation? No, we're fine. We're going to a world with an atmosphere. I think actually all the worlds have atmosphere. Okay, good. Those cation beads are slowly filling up that chest, which is nice. And then filling up the docky thing. Okay. Brilliant. We have returned, minions. Bask in our glory. Now, what are you short of doing? What are you doing, actually? Actually, it looks like 1,000 was barely enough. And how are you in orbit for oil? You got plenty of oil, actually. I can't tell how much exactly. I don't know. A Novus orbit. Okay, logistics. There, 7,000 light oil barrels. Okay, that's fine. I think we'll send up a bit more sulfur. In fact, I think we'll send up a lot more sulfur in this immediate batch. Iridium processing. Sweet. What does that even... What does iridium do? I don't know. Material science allows for material science research. Why not? Live the dream. So, one of the things I want to do is I've sort of been umming and ahhing about reconstructing and rejiggling the rocket launchering site over here because it's kind of ugly. But one of the things I realized is I could literally spend days, literal real world days doing this, and I wouldn't achieve anything from it. It would just be a thing. So what I want to do instead is this is going to be the cation. Oh god, we filled it. This is going to be, I'm going to push these back out into the network. Yeah, this is going to be the cation filling station. And all I'm going to do is change this condition until, so only fill when the rocket equals 1. Okay, so that'll keep these from filling randomly, and you're going to go to any known location called Agni Cation. So as you can see now, that's full. So launch on cargo full. It's got the fuel. It's got the capsule. This is just going to start filling up as it loads. And that's essentially that one done, which means that what I should probably do next is I should probably do like even something like that. Whoa, I just exploded. Okay, yeah, I just exploded. What are you, why are you here? You're just full of junk. You should also, can you, no. Oh, no, I don't want to empty you of, okay. Right. I gotta figure, okay, we'll put this here. Put all of this in. Fill it slowly like this. No, like that. So this will now just be a cation rocket, which should travel fairly infrequently based on the cation like beads that we have had to use so far. And I will set up a whole new, okay, good. These can all go away. Oh, no, not that one. Whew, that's the capsule. We need the capsule in there. Yep. That goes away. That goes there. Logistics is on. Yes, no. I want to personally put all those somewhere for emergency use. Yeah, that's on that. No. That, on the other hand, I don't want to just leave lying around. Okay. So, why did we accidentally put 2 of them in? Okay, fine. So that is now loading. Happily, yes. This is now filling, yes. It feels to me like we could what on earth was that? It was a train. We could absolutely put a water train. Sorry, a water rocket somewhere along here. I mean, the obvious place would be just over here. Might make it obvious, like keep it out of the way of everything else. That's not crazy. Is it? I don't think it is. You can let me know if you disagree. This will need to be like here. And we'll just take a split off this one. Cool. So I don't want to pick up too many of the like that. Just it fills my inventory every single time, but at least I can get rid of them. Drop them in that rocket, and we can just actually. I wish I could just load fluid tanks. That would be amazing. Maybe that comes later. Fluid tank seems like a really obvious thing that you'd want to do. And I could put one of these here. It needs to have one of those to it. It only works when the parts are less than less than 100. Or less than or equal to, I suppose. No, less than or equal to. Alright, that's going to fill up. Put mine in. Bam, 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 bam. And it should hopefully just stop cleanly at 100. It seems to be pretty good about doing that. Actually, I don't mind even if it takes a couple of extra. It's just not a big deal. That's that. Now, water fill would actually be... Okay. I still have all these extras. Okay, let's fly. I'm going to go set up my personal chest somewhere. Then we need to get water filled back in our inventory, which is on there. Then we'll set up our barreling operation. Unless I'm missing something. Did we put... I might be missing something. Did we put a good barreling operation somewhere with water and... God knows. It's been too long. So... Personal chest on my TP pod. Put the rockets, spare armor, suit. Actually, I might keep the suit. Solar, nuclear, shields, weapons, batteries, spare rockets, spare feet, spare glasses. And I think that's probably fine. Personal logistics on. Pretty sure I just don't need that much concrete ever again right now. And I do actually want to... I don't have the hazard concrete yet, but I've expanded a little bit the operation here, asking for special goods and services to be built. A ton of barrels get made down here, which feels a little suboptimal to have drones flying around doing it, but I'm not sure it matters. I don't think the system can use like an entire rocket's worth of water fast enough, for example, at the sites. So, okay, we have that. We want to have this. I'll even stick it in the same spot because I'm generous like that. So, what? Did we not capture the cable at the same time? Oh, that's a shame. So you will operate so long as the rocket thing is less than 1, and you'll put in 1 capsule at a time. So that seems fair. So that's that and that. Now we need fuel. That's... well, that's still easy. I thought it was going to be a pain, but no. It's not really a pain. It's just going to come over here and fill. And you are going to go to anywhere... No, it's, well, I guess you don't have anywhere to go just yet. Oh, you've got to fill up with fuel? Okay, fine. No, you're going to go to 70, any landing pad with the name Agni Water. And eventually, if we need to, then we'll just put it at places with actual water. Oh, that is actually potentially an issue. Okay, did that solve it? Who knows? Logic. Who really cares? We will survive without logic. Actually, I'll put this over here because otherwise it gets blocked. By me mostly, but yeah. Okay, fine. And I'm still blocking it. So, these will operate... Again, I actually didn't need to use the filters perhaps the way I have been using them, because this is actually the easiest way. So when rocket equals done, then, so that's rocket equals done, which is 1. Then fill rocket with whatever is in that chest. Yep, that's fine. Do we have an alarm? We do have an alarm, I'm sure of it. Yep, so alarm. Put the alarm at the door, as always. The alarm will sound, it needs a watery sound, but it doesn't have one. When rocket equals 0, which is basically when it launches. Drum kit. Just crash repeatedly. Cowbell. Shaker. I kind of... Is there a mod? That sounds fine. Global playback, yes. I don't know. That's probably fine. So yeah, global playback of that whenever it launches. And what we want you to have is about 1 billion barrels of water from anywhere. Okay, material science. Is there anything else I can usefully research while we... No, radiating speed requires all these extra sciences. A ton of extra science. Way buckets of science. So just stop bothering me. Swarm. No, I just want to save those. Okay, drones. Where are you coming from and to? What the... Oh, okay, cool. We arguably need a train that leads to a rocket silo, which sulfur rocket silo was on the cards, wasn't it? I'm thinking here. We can take parts up and just bam, straight in here. Or over here. Maybe over here to start with. Okay, so let's just set that up while we're waiting. Unloading left. What? Oh, of course we broke all of that. Can't use it. Over here. That's a bit clumsy, but functional. Up here I think is cleaner. Yeah, I mean in the end we're just going to end up with this planet is just going to be covered in the most obscure and obscene stuff. It's going to have so many silos, we won't even know what half of them are doing. It's going to be messy, but that's, you know, that's fine. As long if it works, we have to pay almost zero attention to it anymore, right? So, oh, whoops, no, okay. Why are you so slow? Here, I'll help you out. Because what I want to see is where the other site is. Because if I have to make my own barreling site, I'm okay with that. We will do that right here. Dig a hole in the ground, pump water in. The question is, where do all the barrels come from? And like, do we create a barrel loop? Like actually from Agni, like an outbound barrel loop? But the barrels are really small, so you'd want an inbound steel, then turn the steel to barrels and the barrels back to water. Make that like a virtuous loop. Because the barrels are just too... But the barrels would be one rocket's worth of barrels, which would almost make sense, right? That would almost make sense. Thinking about it, it means going back to Agni, I would say. That might not be a priority at present. There's a lot of things you can do with your time, but there's a lot of things that are just not worth your time. I think that's the message of space exploration, essentially. So when you're full, and your landing pad with name Agni Water, cargo's not there yet. What are you even doing? Go away. Leave this location alone. Get rid of them. You lot can... Oh, actually, we got 100 now. Nope, we'll go put them in a box. That's a lot of useful stuff there. I have no idea where they just went. Probably to my... Yep. To my export. Oh, not that many. Hopefully someone come back. Why are you not launched? Oh, you're still loading. Okay, now. Where are you loading from? Is it over here? I mean, as long as it loads. Do we go back to Agni? I'm kind of inclined to go back to Agni. Do I have a silo on me? And I could just make that loop. Got a silo, got a landing pad, got a rocket, so we could set that loop up. So these go up, barrels go instead of into steel, barrels, and that would save a whole bunch of rocket coordinating at the other end. And we just loop stuff around. Whoa, don't need that much water. So stuff would land. Okay, so what we would need here is like 1, 2, maybe. Oh, there's this. It's the same, of course it is. So we would need 3 barreling operations, 4 fill water barrel. Can we do this cleanly? Oh, are they coming from 3 different locations by the looks of it? You what? I have no idea where they're all coming from. Is it clear even on the map? Oh. What? Why are you bringing those this way? Oh, you're bringing them for this bad boy? You don't even know what you're bringing them for anymore. Oh, because this request chest changed because I moved stuff around. So, okay. Game. So, let's have a think. Why are we over here? Yay, Jeremy. Got a bit of college dropped out. Just dropped YouTube, kind of. Glad you're striving. Oh, well, I'm not really striving, I'd say. I've got lots of other things to worry about in real world, which is fun and good things. But I do enjoy a little bit of the YouTubing now and then. It keeps me off the streets. Do that. Do a little bit of water reclamation down here. But yeah, appreciate the kind words. I like to do Factorio because like no one in the real world wants to talk to me about Factorio, so I'm hoping people up here will, in the pretend world of the internet. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Duh. Okay. Give it some power. Wham. No, put the power where it can power everything. Okay, good. So barrels are going to come flying. Tiny pirate. How am I supposed to make... How are you supposed to make that work, you dummy? Like this would make sense. Actually, not quite. Got to put water into it. I need blimmin'... yeah, I need things on each side of it. It's much easier just to do it this way. So we're going to fill this with this, and we are going to take the barrels out of a landing pad like this. Bonk. And let's call it barrels, Nelvis barrels. Did I spell barrels right? Who even knows? And we will, I might, yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. We don't need filter inserters because they're just gonna, either be loaded or not, because it won't take. Oh, we will need to, because those will, yes, we will need a filter inserters. One to take the capsule out. Oh, something's launching. The water barrels are off. Why? What is in here? Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Oh, of course, we need to think about that at the other end. Goodbye, water. So down comes that. Yeah, we do actually need to remember to whip the cargo pod out and any remaining parts. Why is it not full? Oh, no, it is, but this box is massive. That's right. And now this will fill and steel will get made, which we actually don't want to happen. So we'll leave those alone. And that just saves one more product to be piddled around with in space. So we need to take the this out to just a provider chest. And this one as well should take the rocket parts. They are over here somewhere. Yeah, and actually those should probably be both tiny purple boxes, but never mind. Yeah, cheers, Jeremy. Hopefully this is providing some amusement. So, water barrels will come in. And new rocket gets built very quickly. I've just missed my rocket to Agni, I suppose. But I could just take this one. Where is this coming from? This is a... Oh, there's a lot of spare barrels built up, I suspect. Yeah, like just barreled water up the wazoo. But where did that come from? There are barrels. Oh, here's the barreling operation I've been looking for. We don't... Okay, so that's a weird one. What I think I need to do... Whoops. Is tell this to stop requesting. Like, it's just not required anymore. We're going to make our own soon. Yeah. Yeah. This will work. So that's fine. That's fine. This goes in here. You launch delayed. we're just going to waste a few barrels. Let's go back to Agni for a second. Okay, so that's... Look how much this is... Look how long this is taking to fill. And that's like a full blue belt that's trying to load. I actually have alarms on just about every rocket. I have no idea what each of them sounds like. So occasionally you hear the bingle bongle and I figure something's launching from somewhere. So yeah, we need to do the filter extraction of parts and kind of this. I mean, this is a bit overkill, but it works. Take out the rocket parts and take out the cargo pod. There you go. So just get them out of the system. That'll help clear this out. It's actually taken quite a while. Okay, that's fine. So we don't need a crusher anymore. Oh, actually, no, we still want to exit the current steel. There's no point in it being here. That's ready to go again. Launch delayed because the site is still full. So this can just be the 3 products, not the 4. This is going to be it's a bit ugly. It's a little bit not pretty, but pretty doesn't win wars, does it? So the launching pad will send things home. Now one of these, there's another, here it is. One of these will give us fuel. Like that. Are you short of power? Yes, I guess you are. It seemed a pylon would be more sensible. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so fuel will start to fill. This one is going to go to any landing pad named Nalvis Barrels. Nalvis Barrels. It's a beautiful location. We need it to have one of these. Maybe we'll just put it there. Same as usual-ish. Yes. And 1. Yes. Loaded. Good. Cargo sections. Oh yeah, we can do it like this. Yep. And then we just take this, put it next to it. They can fly those back and forth. It's not a big number required. So as long as it's less than 100, it'll fill that up. That'll request. That gets built. Fuel goes in. Working. Yeah, it's actually not working very quickly. Could we beacon it a bit? Oh, I know why, because that's the dumb place to connect it up to. You muppet. Stupid head. That's where you want to connect it up to. Get that fat juice pumping through. Jump. That will soak it in. Just make sure it loads up evenly. That's that. I need an alarm. Does this one have an alarm? I don't think it does. This is a crime. Come here, alarm. And connect you so that when the rocket is not built, so basically when the rocket isn't ready, make a polyphony, it says. I mean, why, but... No, that seems fine. Yeah, why not? It's actually only global playback if you're on the same surface, which is a bit of a tragedy, but I don't know, it'll survive, I guess. So barrels come out, rocket gets built. These will load so long as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So long as the rocket is built. If the rocket is ready to go, then you can load barrels. Bonk, 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 bonk. And then you should return. I'm going to do it manually, but it should actually mean a complete circuit. And we just can easily keep this place topped up with as much water. See, look at that. It's absolutely chocker. And cations are flowing now because production is on. Actually, they're not flowing fast enough. Maybe. Wow, empty. Are we going to see a rocket arrive soon? No, there is actually this bad boy here. Yeah, we actually don't want the rocket to be encouraged to arrive unless it has to, because otherwise we're going to risk losing and damaging. Hang on, where's my inventory? Good. Dump. We'll speed up this process a bit just to ensure we don't break anything. Take that off my hands. We can save that for space. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, there's even more down here. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I did say there was some hundreds of thousands, right? So that's full, that's working. This is full of water. Those don't really care. Fine, fine, fine. The parts are loaded. The rocket is built. The barrels are filling up really fast. This is working great. This actually should be... Oh. This should be a storage chest. Okay. Wow, it's already emptied. With the filter of barrel. So only barrels go in it. I actually could make it a requested chest, but it looks like I'm short of the right kind of chests. That's also not the end of the world. Might have a quick squiz. Do we have barrels lying around in here? We have these. Oh, actually that's pretty much what I want. There you go. So logic request should be for infinite barrels, essentially, just in case there's any lying around. And there were. They get shoved in a rocket. Rocket's almost full. That's fine, that's fine. I just don't want to keep coming back if I don't have to. I really want this to be self-sustained. The only thing is, do I have a Aurora shield thing? We're nowhere near ready for it anyway, so I'm not sure I'd even bother putting one in. If stuff breaks, stuff breaks. Okay, this is flowing. Why are you so backed up? Just because... Oh, because you're full. Okay, and the loading is not... Would it be helpful to have one of these here? Nope. Okay. It would not, apparently. Would it be helpful to do that? And then that. Apparently it's a tiny bit helpful. Who knows? That's working fine. Fine. Oh, the cations is struggling to get enough cations in. Look, they're out as soon as... I mean, if I check, they're probably more than a belt's worth of cations consumed. Yeah, slightly more than a belt's worth of cations consumed per tick. It's a bit annoying. Can't really do lots about it. But some of that is circular. So actually, look, it is actually backed up in a few places. That's fine. I'm not going to fuss about it. It's like not like we need instant service. Bricks... This is essentially putting out a solid stream that we can't keep up with anyway, and so all this back here is slightly backed up. That's all good. So, I think we're in a really solid place. Here. Yeah, look at that. That's going great. Okay, cool. So, did we set up the alarm? Yes. Oh, when rocket equals 0. Yeah, we didn't actually do the thing. So when rocket equals 0, make a... I quite like that. Steep and grunty, like a barrel. Yeah, let's return home. This should work now. It should now on be Launch on cargo full. No, those shouldn't be in there. Oh, I guess they were still in the arms. They were being held. And that's not the end of the world. They won't overfill on the rocket being built on the surface here. And it should be a loop, so the cargo pods just go back and forth. I think there's enough cargo pods scattered around my world so that we should be okay on cargo pods too. So here it comes. Down come all of these. And then barrels get loaded. Barrels fill up this with water. How fast is it doing it? That has to be faster than we're using the water, is my hunch. Yeah, I think so. Do we want to speed this up some? It's always a question. What would happen if we... Well, we can't. What would happen if we put some of them in? Wow. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's do that. It's not like power's a problem. Okay, yeah, wow, that's super quick. And then it'll just return as soon as it's ready. Cargo full, yes, the cations. Cargo full, yes, delayed because, yeah, oh, right. Whew, brilliant. Okay, so now we've got the whole outputs. We just need to figure out what to do with the inputs. Doing an oxygen not included. Oh my god, or planet-based for old time's sake. Yeah, I probably would, actually. That's a good question, Sixto. Would I consider oxygen or planet-based? Man, oxygen. It gives me such headache when I play. Like, I really like it, but wow, I always just feel like my mind is being completely destroyed when I play it. Because, you know, all the fluid systems, like people complain about Factorio. Well, I don't really complain, but you know what I mean. People think about Factorio as these complex systems, especially with space exploration. But, oh my goodness. 50? Okay, so that's 38,000 sulfur. Man, yeah. Oxygen not included is a brain burner with the fluids and stuff. But I do like that idea. I've been thinking for a little bit that I really should at some point get back into it. And that gives me the opportunity to name all of you guys or duplicants after everyone who watches. And train is coming. Oop, thought that was going to run me over. All right, so the train is going to come in. We need to balance, otherwise we really mess things up. So I'm going to set this up because I want this for when we go into space. I want to be able to set up the landing pad for the rocket. Where's my logistics, lads? I need another rockety thing. Yeah, okay, space pad's on its way. So then we would be going... do we care if it's faster than this? Oh, I have actually been doing that. Like... no, needs to go out further. Look how quickly that all arrived. And then we just go like bonk, 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 bonk. And where's our next silo, minions? I want an entire rocket silo in my backpack right now, or I'm going to get mad. We don't need that much brick. Come on, 100 at most. Come on, minions. I tell you, like, the minions on the new place were so much better. They're so much nicer. They're just more friendly, just all round, you know, better minions. But there's this lot. They're a little bit troubled, I think. So you're only going to load, and I know you can't do it. Whoops. No. Right, yeah. No, this. You're going to load when the rocket equals 1 again. Standard stuff. No. Or maybe when the rocket does not equal 0. That might be better. I don't know why, but it might. I've heard some things when you have signals fail from space, it's sometimes better to have it when it has a signal that is the one it, or not the one it wants, rather than have no signal, because if it has no signal, it'll still try and do stuff and then send like crashing pads into things. Yeah, sure, why not? That looks good as any. Kind of gets in the way a little bit, but that's fine. We're not intending to travel this pad. Can we get through here with our fuel line? Not quite. If we move, yeah, if we removed it over a bit. Bonk. Oh. Actually, no. I think I was originally better on the other one. There was room to squeeze it all through. So, and look, it looks super discreet like this as well. Whoops. Oh no, that works. Holy heck. No. Ah, there's a fuel line even. What do you know? Wham. Okay, fill. Oh, we need all the other parts that are easy for us to grab. So, need this. Why am I even walking? I have rockets on my back. Pop that there. What's launching? Like I was saying, I have no idea. Oh, you're off with more barrels of water. Whoa. Wow, okay, we worked through the water real fast. Actually, I want to see this whole loop. Not the whole of it, but let's have a look. No, that's where we are. Where are we? What? There. Okay, yeah, so that landed. Has it landed yet? Where is it? No, it has landed. Why did it send one back immediately? Well, I guess it just emptied. And now... Okay, so the barrels are filling that. Is it going to be happy? I'm assuming it's going to be happy. What I'm worried about is it might run dry at some point. Like, there'll be... This will still be full, or... Yeah, who knows. Geez, man, you're really loading up the sulfur there. That's ambitious of you all. So I need to extract a line of parts. Oh, this is always just absolutely kills me because you pick them up as you run them, and then you want to just shoot yourself because you have a backpack full of these enormous parts that you can't easily get rid of because your drones are lazy. Lazy minions. Okay, we'll pipe them in at the side. Yeah. And we will punch them in. So, oh, yeah. Do this. No, come here. So long as rocket parts are less than 100. That seemed to work last time. I'm not 100% sure why. I'm not sure it should have worked, but... Sure. This is going to need its own unique bell tone ring of some kind. It's kind of a... There we go. That's a less clumsy place. And when rocket equals... I should really template this. When rocket equals 0... Sulfur doesn't sound like that. I think sulfur... Yeah, that sounds like a sulfur sound to me. And now you're just going to sit there ringing because... Oh, we don't have the sections built yet. That won't take long. Oh, yeah, okay, that's a normal sound. I was like, is it going to do something? Is it doing something weird? No, it's just going to load the rocket up. Get rid of this stuff out of my inventory, please, game. Get rid of that dumb blueprint. And the rest of it is fine. Okay, so Sulfur Rocket is ready to go. We just need to give it a destination eventually, which we can do from orbit. So that was quite a big one. Oh, we even had cool lights on these as well, which I have not repeated. But I don't really want to. It's just a fiddle. Interesting that this is half full. The landing pad is 500 slots. These are 610 slots. Sorry, the launch is 500. Light oil is another issue we got to deal with in space. Just check Agni once more before we head to space. No, gosh, always do that. I kind of wish there was an easier shortcut. I know there might be, but I haven't seen it. So you're filling up. You've still got a lot of barrels. Okay, this loop seems to work. There might even be a slight buffer there, which would seem ideal. That's absolutely chocker. That's backed up. It's still making. Yeah, because this is where our buffer kicks in. Wow, huge buffer. Yeah, this is beautiful. I mean, I couldn't have planned it any better if I was a clever person and read it on the internet. I figured it out all in my brain. There are miracles that happen at times. Where are we going? Over here. So we need to go back to orbit. And do we need this to do that anymore? It's probably fine. But what I might turn off that as an order, like, yeah, I might turn it off. And here, what are we looking at? A lot of sulfur and some light oil, but not enough, which is curious. And I need to change spacesuits and change my order requests, or I'm going to end up stuffed. So don't need you guys, don't need that, don't need that. Spacesuit. Where is my canisters of... Oh, I need a bunch of things to make this work as well. So I need reactors, jetpacks, batteries, night vision glasses, and some of those in this new suit. Because, of course, I lost my last one last time when I died. Yeah, but actually, chaps, it's been a little bit of time now I need to fiddle around. It's probably time that I wander off. So what I'm going to do in the downtime is just sort out my inventory so that I can carry some useful stuff up to orbit. Maybe I want to do that. And what we will do pretty soon is head to Nauvis orbit. I'm already there. Head to Nauvis orbit. Set up a sulfur inbound route for this so that we can get better production of this. And I almost think as well we need to set up a light oil, like a dedicated light oil inbound, because this one should just be used for random things, and we can dedicatedly bring light oil in across here and unbarrel it for this network. That seems like a good idea. So that's more outbound materials, light oil, and yeah, I think I'm going to have to do a whole light oil one. More light oil, more sulfur, and then we can get on to... Oh, look. Erudite. What does washed erudite need? Water and anion exchange. That's the other type. Iridium. So yeah, we're going to need more stuff to come out soon. Heat shields. Oh, a different recipe. Cool. Any other cool things popped up? Yeah, the energy stuff. So, or the material science. So yeah, I need to mess with these pretty soon. Erudite, yeah. And that will probably be building out that whole science stack, or trying to anyway, will happen in the next episode. So until then, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thank you, Sargus Orbit. We're not even there. Thank you very much. I will catch you all soon. Goodbye.